Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. Sorry, a little jit around there, but I was trying to see if I can level this out a little bit. Doesn't look too level to me, but we'll see how we're going today. Good morning to each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed the sounds of nature. One of the real nature areas in the island. Hopefully it will be maintained that way. We're looking to hopefully get it back in the hands of preservatives and the preservers and let them take care of it one more time. But I thought this morning is a good starting point for what we want to plan for today. We've been watching all types of swamp birds and stuff out here this morning. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. As you can see, it's lush and green up in here. Welcome to Graeme Hall Swamp. We're not actually in the swamp section, which is known as the Graeme Hall Bird Sanctuary. We're just to the east of it, actually, in a walkway just between here and the Dover area. Good morning to each and every one of you all. Welcome to Barbados. Like I said, I'm not too sure if this is too level. I didn't do very well, very good level checks this morning. A little bit tired, not too sure why, but we'll survive. As always, whenever we hit start, everything starts to transform from there on in. So we brought you somewhere this morning. It's beautiful and natural. We're going to be doing some walking into commercial area. So it's sort of like a nice contrast that we'll be offering you this morning. Okay, so what I'd like to do right now is just say our serenity prayer up in here, because these mosquitoes are sandflies are doing a dog with me this morning. So hence the early start. So let's say our serenity prayer. Any of those who'd like to join us, please do so now. All others will be back with you in a few moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. It's a beautiful morning here. I had to walk fairly far away from the highway. It wasn't my plan to walk all up in here, but too much traffic noise and stuff. So I was trying to throw you all off key as to where we were. I remember here when there were no trees here at all. When I was a little fella in my real young teens, we used to come up here and fish all the time. All along here were just big water canals with sour grass, embankments and stuff. However, lots of trees, lots of beautiful forestry area has grown. Just over to our left is the bird sanctuary. We used to have a beautiful bird aviary in here, known as the Graeme Hall Bird Sanctuary. They're currently closed. This area is being used by the government of Barbados to help with their sewage system. We're not hiding anything. You already know, a few years back, not that long ago, but South Coast had a major problem with sewage. Graeme Hall Swamp was pulled into helping them sort that problem out, and it has still not, I don't think, been released back yet to the owners. I think it's still being operated by government, speaking under correction. Lots of fish and stuff in here. I was surprised to see how many fish were in here after hearing what what in here was being used for originally, but it seems to be fine. I'm not too sure about it too much, about this nature thing up in here, so that will leave up someone else to talk about. But I do remember this here years and years ago. It used to go right through to actual Graeme Hall plantation where it used to be. They used to have a shooting swamp down in here. The lot of government officials used to actually attend. My old man used to come to that quite often as well. He wasn't a government official, but he used to know a few of them very, very well. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning over here. The greens, just gorgeous. Anyhow, let's start going where we actually came here to go this morning. For those of you that are coming to Barbados that have never been here before, as you know, we are having some sargassum issues on the south coast of the island. They're going and coming all the time. That will continue to go on until probably late September, maybe early October, somewhere in that frame. And then you will see a disappearing of that completely from the beaches, or that's based on last year. Anyhow, last year was a little bit of an extended year over the ones previously. So that's why I'm giving you all down to end of September, October, because that is the kind of time frame that last year was in. But you can see lots of little fish life in this area. This morning I came through here, saw some, I gotta call them foreign birds or ducks and stuff. I'm not too sure of their actual names, but definitely not the native bird to Barbados for sure. We're all over inside this section this morning. Beautiful. I was hoping I would be able to see them around to show you or let you hear the sounds. Maybe you could have identified them because they're probably from up north. It's a beautiful area. This area you see all full of lilies and stuff. However, they've done a lot of cleaning up along the canal areas. You will see a couple of lilies a little further on, but garlands all over. All kinds of green garlands, all kind of grey garlands, all kind of descriptions as well. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Folks, Susan, you run through here. Beautiful area to run in the morning. We had just a gorgeous sunrise this morning. For any of our friends in the east, our sister to the east, or my eyes to the east, I hope you all captured some shots this morning, because they're really, really beautiful. All right, we're coming down to the Worthing area. So if you're coming to Barbados, I'll get back to what I was talking about before because I forgot. If you're coming to Barbados and you're going to be staying in the Worthing area, or you've heard of Worthing, you're wondering what it offers, we're going to do a Landside this morning. I thought we would do something on the land because we had a lot of rain at where I live earlier on. I wasn't too sure what was going to be going on. The clouds didn't look as though they were there in the satellite shot, but it was raining at the time that didn't look so. So, you know, I decided let's do something different. Tomorrow is going to be morning for the beach for sure. As you all know, it's Docile Saturday. That's the day we spend on the beach, on one of the pristine and beautiful beaches on the island. So you can look forward to that. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of road work with you. Now I'm going to need you to help me out a little later on because there's a disco down here. I can't remember the name of it, what it used to be. I've been beating my mind all morning. Too many times partying there that I don't remember, and that's the problem. Anyhow, this used to be Bike Shot House. If you remember that years ago, these are the condos that have just been completed. Absolutely beautiful. The above section where this used to be actually the changing rooms and stuff for the staff in this general area, and I had a couple of rooms over here, but the actual hotel was above. That closed many years ago. As you can see, a little bit of paint really beautifies it because that used to look really terrible when you pass there. However, the building of these condos, and until they decide what they're going to be doing above, they've painted it all in the same theme, and it actually looks quite beautiful. All right, we make our way down here. We're just to the roadside of the rest facilities or washroom facilities, Wi-Fi, couple of bars and stuff on the beach over here. This is the best beach in the world. Notice I said the best, not the most beautiful. You know, we like to keep it realistic. I call it the best because my heart is here, and I've lived here for many years on this beach, and I've met some of my best friends, have turned into my family, turned into my brothers and sisters over the years at this beach here. This is Worthing Beach itself. If you're wondering where to park when you're going to Carib or Crystal Waters and stuff, this is one of the car parks here. A lot of the beach homes that were on the beach side there have gone, so you can actually park in some. One is chained off. I'm not sure what the plans are for that, but there are a few parks around here. But remember, on a Sunday, this place gets really busy. So if you are coming here and you want to get a good park, I recommend do so fairly early. Don't wait till 4 o'clock and come here because you won't find anywhere in this general area to park. If you want to rent beach chairs, umbrellas, 2 operators down here, Ning Ning, and also Spot. For those who know here already, that's not news for you all, but for others, this is, you can get all your rentals of umbrellas and chairs here. There are numerous little kiosks with bars and fast foods. There's a fish food restaurant in here, or I should say a small fish food restaurant, not that you eat at, you purchase and walk away with. And then there are numerous other bars and facilities as well. Now this is Mix 6 or 6 Mix. This is a sports bar. You get a lot of people come here when there's English soccer going on. This place is rammed. All these tables are full. Believe it or not, a lot of locals. Not a lot of English, but a lot of locals. You also do get a mix of English here as well. It seems to be very popular. I haven't actually been in here, so I can't tell you too much about it, but I do pass here and I hear everybody ranting and raving and having a great time, so I'm assuming they offer a great service. Over on the other side, Maryville Guest House. Some of you may know Set. That is where he operates from. I was checking with him this morning. I saw him on the beach, and he said that he is fully open, plenty of availability and stuff. You can always look that up. It's called the Maryville Guest House. That's online. It's not on Facebook, but you can Google that and find that as well. All right, Graeme Hall, they have a petition on right now. We just talked a little bit briefly about this, but I'll let this petition speak for itself. You can always go online and have a look and see exactly what it's all about. But this is it here. Alright, we're going to move on from there now. This is where the entry used to be to there. They have a lovely little cafe and stuff in here, but I think everything is closed at this present time. However, if you go online, you'll be able to read more about that. This is the Graeme Hall Nature Sanctuary. Along Worthing area is like a little city. It's like walking through a whole town on the south coast. You'll find everything here. Chinese food, restaurant, doctor's office, vape, and thingy store. All types of stuff. So they can get Trinidadian style food. A lot of homes over here on this side here as well that are now abandoned and left alone. This is where John O'Tempero used to live. Any of you that remember John, this is where he used to reside. One of my original hairdressers years ago, I had to say barber, let me not use the word hairdresser, Mr. Nurse. This is where he used to be. Some of you remember him, some of you also know the family as well. This place has been through numerous changes. We said this morning we're going to do what it was and what it is. This used to be, well, first of all, it was a small bar, which I don't remember then. It was a place called Nelson's Arm. It was a pool hall. And now it's turned into a vape and smoky thingies. And that'll be open fairly soon. If you want some good Trinidadian doubles and stuff, this is Lisa's. I'm going to mention all these here because all these here have had raving reports on, so I can easily comfortably mention them. You remember years ago, this place, you see also a sports bar here at one time in the corner. One of our friends on here, one of our family that walked with us, a co-host, actually used to live here years ago. But this used to be a sports bar, restaurant, then turned into a sports bar, being numerous other things. It keeps shifting all the time. A change down here over the last 2 weeks. Big Mama's has gone. I'm not sure who is setting it up here now, but they have put up a railing around the outside section, so I'm assuming it's going to go into a bar style operation, similar to what it was, maybe just a little bit more marketed with all the outside section here being put up. Morning, how are you going? All right, my brother. All right, the entrance to Crystal Waters, just down this gap here. Crystal Waters is on the right as you get to the bottom. And of course, the Royal Bliss, which is Chateau Blanc, is on the left. They're fully open as well. We'll be doing a walkthrough of them fairly soon. Not yet, but fairly soon. On this side here, no, this is where you need some memory help because I can't remember. I'll tell you what it was from way back. This is the Simpsons supermarket. There were two supermarkets here at Goddard's, which is a little further down by Trimark. Simpsons supermarket, this then turned into Star Discount, which had like clothing and stuff like that for many years. Then it turned into a nightclub, which I'm sure my party animals on here will let you know the name of it because it keeps on slipping my mind. However, over the years, it's also gone through a lot of changes. The casino here, there's Little Caesars. Around the back, there's a gentleman's club as well. So if you're looking for a gentleman's club, you know where to find it. Lots of activities in this area. Other side of the street is called Clifton Market. This used to be Scotiabank for many years. When Sandy Beach first built, Scotiabank was here. However, when Sandy Beach closed down, Scotia then shifted from here as well. And it's now called the Clifton Market. We're going to go over that side there for a minute, and we can always come back over. Highway 7, as you can see, beautiful at this time of morning. What also helps us is that schools are on vacation right now, so the roads are a lot quieter than they normally would be. Alright, Clifton Market, I will tell you, all types of high-end stuff here. This is where I get all my vegan, or majority of my vegan stuff from. They have a very big, or for Barbados standards, a big vegan selection. They also have numerous other types of products in here, as I said before. A lot of high-end stuff, a lot of stuff you will not find in the island, you will find here. So if you'd like to visit it, please have a visit of it. Sands, this is usually Sandy Beach Hotel. For many years, it went through different operators' hands. Virgin were the last, and then it closed down, and then it was taken over, purchased, and for many years sat here under construction. I think it's probably best because of the sewage system on the south coast. It wasn't making any sense to go ahead with the construction. However, it is completed now. It is an all-inclusive resort. You can have a look at this here. It's called the Sands. Now, a new venue for our masked entertainer. So I'd like to tell you is the Peter Pat. Just 1 minute. I'll show you in a minute. He will be down in here. If you're looking tonight, please have a look on my webpage. You will find his information up. He will be playing live music tonight. This is his billboard here. It will tell you all about it. So if you're interested and you want to watch Mr. Impact, please come on over and check him out. He'll be on tonight, I think from 7 p.m. But you can check the website again on my Facebook page. On the other side, many different things. Good morning, how are you going, Governor? Yeah, bro. Many different things have been happening here over years. All types of barber shops, salons, etc. It is now Kelly's Closet. They have all types of very light cotton wear. So if you're interested in coming and have a look at their stuff, they have some new arrivals. They also have on sales from time to time. Many of you remember years ago Chubby's video that was here. Video, people say, what's a video? Yeah, we used to have something called a video. Something like what you all would remember from your generation of a 8-track. That is way before my time. I knew it was a cassette. Then we went to the video, then the DVD. And nowadays, it's just online. So this spot here stood for many years as well, vacant. There was an old home here. They actually had tennis courts in the front here for Sandy Beach years ago. This is where they used to also have the Landside property. Used to have tennis courts, as I said here, 2 tennis courts here. It has gone and come businesses over the year, but on Saturday, where you see that tent there, again, our masked entertainer, he has his hands in many different things. He's also a chef, so if you're looking for some pudding and sauce, come and check him out on Saturday in this location. Whew, traffic's flying through here. Entrance to Coral Sands and through to the lower section of Worthing. I wouldn't recommend driving down in here because it gets very congested. You can get trapped down there for hours if someone parks their vehicle and goes to one of the bars around. So I wouldn't recommend using down there, but you can get to the beach from this section here. You go to the end here by Coral Sands, turn left and take an immediate right, and then you're at the beach itself. But as I said, maybe car parks of 4 or 5 vehicles is on the sand, so you can get stuck. Also, as I said before, very congested. Shop Smart Express, if you want something really quick, some fast stuff, they have a Shop Smart in Barbados in Bridgetown. This is one of their express stores. This is very easy, a lot of conveniences and necessities kind of stuff. So if you're interested, you can go there. Now this place has never really been very successful since it has been built. I can't really say it has been. It's called the Emperor's Court. But I've seen businesses here come and businesses go. I've never seen it completely occupied. And it always has up the for rental or office sales. So not too much. Another Barbados delicacy, chicken barn. So you want something that's not Chefette or not Kentucky, chicken barn. A lot of Barbadians say this is the best chicken and chips in the island. That's debatable by many people. It is known as the home of the heavenly chicken. It's going to be a lot of flashing around this morning as we're walking. Melrose Apartments, to all of my Canadian family from Granby. It's here, it's waiting on you. So all you need to do is come back to Barbados and accommodations are ready. Lucky Horseshoe, you want some one-armed bandits. This is a 24-hour operation. One-armed bandits restaurant, any types of food and stuff you want. If you want to watch some sports entertainment, also here as well. Please check out that 24-hour that I mentioned, because I know that the actual slots open 24 hours, but I'm not sure if the full restaurant is. I'm sure you'll be able to get some edibles and stuff, but you can always check with them and see. Lots of stuff has gone on here. A lot of beach homes that were in these locations, I mean really nice beach homes though, have turned into condos and high-rise accommodations now. I remember when all here was just all beach homes. This used to be the Barbados Roti Hut. I'm sure many of you remember that, the biggest rotis in the island, and at that time some of the best rotis in the island. We have also Silver Fox Arcade here, Palm Garden Hotel. If any of you know Palm Garden, any of you have visited here, memories will probably be flowing now. I know last time I came here was to have coffee with Mandy. So Mandy, you remember here, that's not so long ago. Silver Fox Arcade, as I said before. They also have a medical testing unit down in there for the COVID-19. Palm Gardens was had a lot of, were very active with the COVID-19 testing and accommodations. You want some processing of film? I don't know who actually uses 35mm. I know the pros do, but I'm not too sure exactly why a lot of people will really go here now for photo finish. I guess if you're a professional, you still go along that line. And they also offer all types of passport and visa pictures, etc, etc. Now what you may not know is where this insurance company is used to be the Ship Inn. The first Ship Inn that I remember was in here. It was in a little small wooden structure, wooden and wall. It used to be located amongst a lot of trees. Just drive in a marl car park, and then all the windows right around the entire bar used to open up. And that's where the first Ship Inn that I remember used to be. That's before it went into Lawrence Gap. Good morning, good morning. Over on this side here, this structure you're seeing right here in the center of the camera, this you see Sean's Pool Hall. There were two brothers here, Sean and Steve. Sean had a pool hall and a little discotheque. Steve also had a disco as well, but his was located in different locations. He had one up in the Welch's area up there just below Oystons. It's turned in now to a little bar and grill. If you want some shoes repaired and stuff, the shoe doctor is also here, and the leather goods doctor. So if you want any of that kind of stuff, you can get that done here. Long time ago, this used to be a gas station. Good morning, how are you all? Long time ago, this used to be a gas station over here. It then was an outlet for second-hand cars and stuff. It has closed down. They have it sort of like, they had it off property. You couldn't drive through. Morning, guys. Not now. Come back later. I'll come back later. So beyond here now, you'll see all types of accommodations. You want some rental properties, or again, if you want to rent an Airbnb, you can also rent entire homes along this section here as well. Morning to you all. For all of the memory fans, Goddard Supermarket that it used to be years ago, it's now known as Trimart. This went through a couple of changes of hands before it became Trimart, but it has maintained itself for a while now. It does have its regular customers. So if you want some, if you're in this area again, you want some necessities, you can get them from here. Just beyond that corner, we're not going to go up there, is what I call Bigby, or what a lot of us refer to as Bigby. It is a massive chain of stores. It's a big supermarket, very big supermarket. Actually, it's where I like to go and shop. I shop by the aisles. I don't make up my shopping list of what you want. I walk the aisles in memory and shop. Last night, if you were here, you would have gone to Worthing Food Court, possibly, where you would have heard Mr. Impact performing for you. That's where he performs on Thursday nights. If you want any types of food, you can come here as well. They're open, as far as I know, 7 days a week. And they offer all types of different foods and different types of cooking. All right, we're gonna work our way around. Now, memories. Just give me a sec for this truck to pass. It's not that I can't amplify louder than him, because he can't mess with my talk. But years ago, right where these cars apart, was a place called Hill Snackette. This is one of the most popular ham cutters, or also beef burgers, cheeseburgers. Used to get here. Everyone used to come here in Lime, especially for the soft serve ice cream. This was the Lyman spot, especially on weekend with teenagers, because below it was the Vista Cinema. So everyone used to leave the Vista, come into Hills, eat off all their treats and stuff. However, when Hills goes down, Chefette opened further on down by Rockley, this Chefette just boomed, and you used to get waves of people, teenagers, I would say, no joke, hundreds of teenagers making their way from Vista Cinema down to Rockley to get something from Chefette, or just Lime, because it was a great liming zone. It's always been a gas station here for as long back as I remember. It's been through a lot of changes. These have all types of food. You can come in here and order on the computer and stuff. They have many varieties of food you can get here to serve breakfast, lunch and dinners. So you can come here and get that. You can come here and get your petrol as well if you'd like, or any type of drinks. In Barbados, all of these mini marts sell alcoholic beverages. So you don't have to go to a drink outlet to get something like that. You can get it all along from any of these shops or the bars along the way. Duty free Barbados, or British Town duty free. As you see, I call this Cape Shepherd. I think it'll always live on as Cape Shepherd in my name, but anyhow, they've changed names now. They're known as British Town duty free. This is their outlet here. It used to be the Vista Cinema. It closed and then it reopened as the Vista Cinema again, and then closed once more. I remember here like yesterday, walking down here, our memories flowing like yesterday. I remember going up the steps here, paying on the right hand side. Snackette was over on the left. You went on the left or right to go into the house, or what we termed as the pit, which we used to call the pit, or you could go into the balcony, which were up steps on either side, on the left or right, before you went down into those areas. I'm sure that a lot of you right now are going back in memory on that, because they were amazing days. As you can see, Worthing is action-packed. Anything you want, you can find in the Worthing area. Now, we have done the walking around here before, but we actually haven't taken this section in this form anyhow, or in this order. So we're going to be doing this today, and we're going to stop at Rockley, and then we do Rockley at another time. But we're going to cover Worthing today, because there are some new changes here, and I want you to see them. Have happened recently, where you'll see them. All right, Worthing Court Hotel. I'm not sure how functional they are. I know they're open right now. I know Mr. Impact used to play here. He doesn't play here at the moment, as far as I know. So I think they're just because it's down season right now. But this is a really popular spot to get some local food as well, even if you're not staying here. We've seen so many changes along here. All of the beach homes that were located in this area are now up for rental. You can rent. This is affiliated with the owners of Harbour Lights, the Gill family, and then you have numerous other rentals all along here. So you don't have to come here and rent a hotel room. You can come here and rent an actual house, or like a beach house here in Barbados on the south coast easily. Years ago, there was Perone Riding School up in here as well, in this general area. I think it was the Granhams, Robert Granham, and them used to own a riding school up in here. That will tell you how far back I'm having memories thereof, because a lot of you may not know that unless you're local. Beautiful properties, still some of the original Bajan style properties, low rise, beautiful gardens, absolutely lovely. It's beautiful. I see lots of memories going on here. I see my driver talking there. That's wonderful. I'm so happy. That's what this is all about today, what it used to be and what it is now. Seafoam Hacienda, we have quite a few of our family members that stay here every time they come to Barbados. Here we go. Did you hear how quiet that bus was? Yes, that's one of the air conditioning electric buses. Barbados is leaps and bounds ahead of where it used to be. We offer now beautiful, high-end, electrical air conditioning buses. I know that our family members, the international roamers, those two ladies, they've been all over this island on those buses. They can tell you how reliable they are and how much fun they had. Lots of memories. Mojo's Bar. I have actually not been to Mojo's for a long time, so I can't really give you too much information on what actually goes on in their packages and their functions and their nightly entertainment and stuff. What I can tell you is that this used to be, and I'm sure still is, one of the jumping points on a weekend night or on a party night. You would come here, you would have, some people have dinner here, some people just come here and have some drinks. They can be midnight time, and then around 11, 12 on to one of the later party spots at Harbour Lights or Boatyard or wherever else is functioning at the time. But Mojo's, they have some really, I love the atmosphere when I used to come here. It's more of like, it says music for the people, but they have more like rock and alternative and all types of music. But I remember what used to stand out was the rock and alternative, not something you used to hear too often here. The chopping board kitchen, this is their facility here. Well, their dining facility. They're actually located in this building as well. I have only heard positive and good reports about this restaurant. So I can only tell you, I've heard no negatives. So that's the best I can do at this time. If you want to go to Worthing Beach, the last part of Worthing Beach, what we call Bank, this would be the entrance. This is where you would go down to get to that. Well, this is the second entrance because there's one a little further up at the gas station. But this is a walk-through entrance here. Parking in this area is real tight, but if you're staying in the general area, easy to get through to this beach as well. If you go down here, you'll find Blue Orchid on your right, and you'll also find, as we showed you just now, Seafoam Hacienda on your left. This little mall here, being a little mall for a while, this is where Soul Touch Tattoo used to be. It's where I got all my tattoos done. However, he has relocated now, so you can look him up. Soul Touch Tattoos, as Jonathan does some great work. Now, we said that we had new and old. El Sueño, which people will remember from years ago, was a restaurant. I'm talking about a long time ago. However, that sat dormant for a long time and it has been taken over and purchased. Starbucks coffee is now served here, but they've maintained the original tower that you see at El Sueño, which was beautiful. That's a little different, but it's very similar to, when I say that, like the windows and stuff are different, but it is maintained its look along the same lines. But this is Starbucks coffee. Morning! This is new to the island, as in the last couple of years. They have another outlet, I think, out there in the Wildy area. This is one that's just opened up. They also have a drive-through. I haven't seen a lot of cars here, so I don't know how popular it has been or how popular it will become. But I really haven't seen this car park full at any time as yet. Normally when a business opens up in Barbados, especially restaurants, everyone flocks to it. Remember days of Dairy Queen when that opened, not Dairy Queen, sorry, McDonald's when that opened here. There were lines from by Sandy Bank all the way down past Hastings Rocks. There are people on the pavement, guys, not cars I'm talking about, people on the pavement lining up. And in the other direction, almost up to Chefette as well. So you see Blythewood Beach Apartments. Very maintain the same footprint, same structure and stuff, but it has renamed now. Coral Mist and Blue Orchid are in this area. Coral Mist is, well, this is where Bank used to be. Bank, it's hence the name Bank Beach, we call it. Not too much has changed over on the right hand side. At this immediate area, still a privately owned home. There were homes like this here lining right up this highway. There were no commercial structures when I was in my early teens and stuff, because we used to ride down to Accra every weekend. Every weekend we would leave home and ride to Accra on our bicycles and spend the entire weekend there all day long. So all along here were private dwellings. That has all changed now. Even Bank was a private home at one time here. Today we're going to go on the inside, just to walk you through by Champers, rather than stay in the traffic. I will point out Abbeville, they've reopened, which is just down here on your right hand side. Not too much else to see in that immediate area, but that was known as the House of Daiquiri. As you remember, it was also a big sports bar. It has changed again. Melbick, I think, used to own it. However, it is opened again since COVID. How are you going, Governor? You good? All right, my brother. All right, this wall, believe it or not, has claimed lives and cars, because people used to come down here flying, especially on a weekend when they're leaving the Caribbean Pepper Pot. I remember those days well. this was the racetrack. People used to come down here, and instead of taking a sweeping bend, used to decide to claim this. Hence all of the advertising and the high visibility that's being put onto this here. It still happens, but not like it used to, but it still happens. If you want your haircut, Charles's salon is here. There's also a laundry mat here as well. You don't have to actually stay and do your laundry. You can leave it if you would like. They'll take care of it for you. I hope you all are enjoying this little walk through this morning. It's a very easy paced walk down memory lane. I've seen quite a few people talking here about about their memories and stuff, which is basically what we like to do. We like to bring your memories and merge them with your visions so that you can enjoy your time here in Barbados with us as we are doing it right now. Hopefully you'll be able to remember what this beautiful fresh breezes are like that are blowing down here. Lovely breezes are blowing on this morning. It is cool. It is really a lovely morning. I don't know how much rain we're going to get, but it definitely looks as though we're going to get a little something this morning, but a lot of that could be the African dust clouds as well. If you want some hair salons, there are a lot of hair salons here. Sonia's hair salon. It's my Angel's beauty spot, Sonia, and Lady C's, and a few others are also here as well. So you can get anything you want. You don't have to come to Barbados and go and get yourself all groomed up and stuff to come. I know you're going to want to do that anyhow, especially coming through the airport. But if you are here for an extended period of time and you're not feeling like, well, I'm looking like a beach bum like me, then you can always come and get yourself beautified at any of these spots as well. Torrington Guest House, you see located down here on our left. It is now Champers. That's where the Champers restaurant's located. They've been through some massive extensions. They've done an entire deck on the lower side, and within the last, I would say, year and a half, somewhere in that kind of time frame. They offer air conditioning, accommodations for eating as well upstairs. They have an art gallery, an impressive art gallery. I went up there very briefly for a couple of months back when I came here for lunch and had a look around, but it is impressive for sure. I'm not really an arty person, so I can only tell you that it did catch my attention, but it's not something that I would come and watch or come and have a look at or stay a lot of time at. This is their entrance. You just go around this wall here, turn to your right and down into the actual restaurant area. Car parking here, easy. Lots of car parking. However, I will tell you, on certain times this car park overflows. This entire road overflows because they get that busy. Doing some more walking going down as well. It's a beautiful morning here in Barbados for sure. I didn't capture much pictures this morning. I think I may only caught one or two, so don't expect a flood today. I just was walking around having a look and see how things were and feeling what they're like. If you're looking at Accra on the webcams, Accra Beach, the webcam is located on top of Capri at the top floor itself. So if you are looking at Accra, you want to where the webcam originates, this is where it originates from. Now years ago, here we go, back in memory, Sorrento. Anybody remembers Sorrento? Over on our left hand side, Sorrento was, I would say, the most popular beach bar in Accra at that time. It then turned into the Rockley Resort Beach Club, which was the Rockley Resort, which is slightly inland, used to offer shuttle service from their resort down to this beach club, and this is where they used to host their beach activities and entertainment for their guests. So although you were living as a crow would fly a quarter mile inland from where we are, they used to offer these shuttle services on the hour. They used to have like 3 or 4 small shuttles at one time. Abbeville that we mentioned just now, don't leave them out. It's Burt's Bar now. This is where Abbeville Beach is. Well, let's walk up a little bit so you can see. Bring back a little memories for those that may have stayed here before. Abbeville used to be a Barbadian, right, a Canadian that used to run here. Burke's Bar, Burke himself, Burke Ennis I think he was. They opened a hotel here. It's called Abbeville Hotel or Abbeville Beach Bar, Abbeville Apartments or Hotel. Those apartments and hotels closed many years ago. However, Burke's Bar has maintained its name. Even when it went through the changes, it was still called or referred to as Burke's Bar. It used to be known as the House of Daiquiris. Used to serve some amazing daiquiris. Everybody used to come here for them. This was definitely the best known daiquiri spot in the island. They also offer sports bar activities and a bar as well. But as you can see, where the Abbeville Apartments, they have gone, no longer in existence. Alright, we said we were going to end at Rockley, and that's what we're going to do. We're in the Rockley area as we turn this corner here now. I would say we're sort of like on the borderline of Rockley and Worthing. We're just going to make our way down to the beach, and that's where we'll sign off this morning. I hope you've enjoyed this little different side of Barbados. Our conductor likes to call this the real Barbados. This is getting away from the beach and experiencing what real Barbados is all about. Highway 7 that we're on now, busiest highway I would say in the island. Well, Highway 1 is competing with it now for sure, but Highway 7 is definitely one of the busiest on the island. This runs the entire south coast from the airport straight down to Bridgetown. Very, very quiet this morning in comparison to normal, because as I mentioned, schools are on vacation right now. If schools were not on vacation, out here would be ram-packed already. Yes, I know it's only 27 or 25 to 7, but it would already be heavy, much heavier than it is right now. Southern Surf condos, I remember these here for years. I remember Angela Worm and her family that used to live here. This is I've actually known these accommodations fairly well. I used to be down here quite often. Anybody that remembers here, remember a lot of Canadians. There's a flight of flag. I remember every season you used to come up the highway, you used to see the Canadian flag hanging from these here. I don't know what the affiliation was or whatever else. I don't think there was any, but a lot of Canadians love to reside here. All right, we're going to end our tour on this beach right here at this corner by Tiki Bar. I want to show you what Rockley looks like, because you know all the talk of the sargassum thing. I want to show you how quickly it comes and how quickly it goes. You know what I mean? It does come, it's still lingering like in the shore break quite a bit, but have a look at this beach this morning. Beautiful. I mean, of course, a little bit high up. You will notice though, there's a lot of erosion by those coconut trees. A lot of the coconut roots and stuff are showing. At this time of year, usually just beach builds, but as I said, we did go through it, or I said previously, we've been through some very rough South Coast surf this year. So you're finding the impact still here, but the sand is rebuilding definitely. This beach will be in its pristine state very, very soon. As we're here, I'll just show you Tiki Bar. A lot of our family also come here and hang out and drink and have lunch and stuff. They have on some entertainment. I don't know if it's back up yet and running, but it used to prior to COVID. So if you're interested, come and have a look around and see what they have to offer. Give them a call before you come, as in everywhere else in Barbados. Just give them a buzz before you go, because things have changed. You know, the opening hours may not be consistent. One day may open earlier or later than others, so just give a call. All right, so all of my rain gear, all of my Skywater force fields have been brought today for no reason, but you know what? It was a comfortable reason. Having it on my back, knowing that if the rain were to come down, that we could continue with our vlog is a comfort. So I may be carrying a little extra weight, but trust me, I feel a lot better with it on my back than if I didn't have it on my back this morning. I hope you all have had an enjoyable morning. It's something a little different. It's sort of like a trip down memory lane, but it also is an experience for any of those that are planning to come to Worthing, are not familiar with Worthing, or have been to Worthing and want to see what the change is like, because a lot of people have not traveled here for 3 to 4 years, and I'm sure if you were one of those, you would have noticed all of the different changes that we have seen this morning. I'm sure if you've been watching screen, you would have seen all of the memories flowing up and down, because this is one of the main action areas on the south coast. Here on Rockley and St. Lawrence Gap, they sort of like join each other. It's all merged into like a resort. I always tell everyone that I like the south coast because I like its compactness versus the west coast. As in, Whole Town is a beautiful location because everything is there. Stores, pharmacies, bars, restaurants, everything you possibly could want is in Whole Town. That is how it is in the south coast. The south coast is like a massive Whole Town that stretches the entire way of Highway 7. You want a supermarket? Turn any corner. You want fast food? Turn any corner. You want established and renowned restaurants? Turn any corner. So you want fast food? Any corner. All the kinds of strip malls and stuff, anything you could possibly want, you will find right here in the Rockley, Worthing, Hastings and St. Lawrence Gap area. And as we have not done any 360s this morning, I would like to do the first one, of course, with the best scenery in front and the other scenery in the background. I want to do this here, then I'll give you your beautiful quiet 360, but for this one I could afford to talk, because I like to look at myself talking as well as hear myself talking. So I'm sort of like, this is for me. This one is dedicated to Nick. Sorry for your suffering of the cause. All right, and here we go. This one is for you. We have all been given the blessing of life today. We've also all been given the privilege of being able to view this beautiful, beautiful island that we all call home. Some of us call paradise, and I certainly call my piece of heaven on earth. So if you have seen this today, and you have been blessed enough to have the opportunity and to be well off enough to afford internet, to afford a phone or a laptop or something, you are a lot better off than millions and millions of people this morning. There are people this morning that are eating dust, literally eating dust with bombs dropping on their head. There are people that can't even find dust to eat. It is a real rough world out there. So we are those privileged ones that are blessed with this opportunity to take in this beauty and to take in this heavenly scenery this morning and to walk through our memories. So please take them this morning. Any peace and serenity that you found here, share with your friends, family, or anyone that you come across today. Remember, a smile or a hello can save a life. There are people out there today just grabbing on straws to try and stay above water. So bring them a little smile, bring them a little cheer. Let your positiveness radiate off. Have a great day, stay safe, and tomorrow, you know what it is? Tomorrow we're going to have Docile Saturday. Docile Saturday means that we do absolutely nothing but talk a whole set of nonsense and enjoy the pristine, beautiful beaches around this island. Docile is a very good word for it, because I think sometimes I'm doting at some things they talk about, but that's not a problem. A lot of you will enjoy that, I hope. And those of you that will join me talking nonsense, I have all the pens and all the manuals at home waiting to put some stripes on your name. Have a great day, everyone. From Barbados to you, I send my love, I send my best wishes, and I send all things that are positive and are given to me, I'm giving to you this morning. You know why I'm doing that? Because I've been promised them tenfold. So I'm going to give them to you, I'm going to share them to you, and the tenfold I get today, I will then turn and share with everyone again tomorrow. And I will keep this going all the time. As long as God gives me life, God gives me strength, and God gives me the ability, I'm going to be here to bring Barbados to you. You can wake up on the days that we're broadcasting and see Barbados live. Not Barbados as in a promotional ad. Not Barbados with blue, lovely skies and brilliant sunshine and pristine beaches. The real Barbados. You want to wake up in Barbados, you want to experience Barbados. That's what we do for you. And when I say we, that is our crew. That's our care team, our Munchkins, our EMC Hall of Famers, and each and every one of our EMC members, because we bring you beauty. We bring you Barbados. Have a great day. Enjoy your Friday. It's a weekend. Remember, Monday is just around the corner, so don't do a lot of foolishness over the weekend. No, I can't make Monday. Have a great day. Love you all.